Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Welcome to your Monday night and what's left over of Labor Day. Hope you had a good one. We've got showers and thunderstorms again here on Storm Tracker 4. What does it mean going back to work and back to school on Tuesday? That and your 7-day forecast coming up.
It's back to school for nearly 50,000 Detroit students in a district that has fought to offer parents choices for both in-person and online learning. The district has an extensive plan.
But this is a fall semester unlike any other, and parents are taking advantage of the options. Mar McDonald spoke with two families who are gearing up for tomorrow.
Hi, Kimberly. Yes, they are gearing up for tomorrow, and it is going to be a big day. There are a lot of unknowns, but DPSCD has tens of thousands of children returning to school tomorrow. Some of them are coming in person, some of them are going to be online, and some of them are doing both. Their parents explain why. We caught up with Shamia Coles working out this evening, trying to burn off the stress of having 3 children at home tomorrow for online back to school.
I chose that because I'm still not too sure if they have a good plan in place. I mean, I heard through the parent meeting that we had that they're going to implement different spaces for the kids to learn and going through different doors, and I understand that, but to me it's still too many variables.
Her oldest is a freshman at Cody, 10-year-old Liana is at Henderson, and 7-year-old Shahib is at Jemison, and they'll all be home with their laptops and their mom managing it.
They have their devices, they have their little learning spaces already, so that nobody's bothering each other.
Nicole Turner has a junior in high school. Her son Donovan will be at home. Daughter Dahlia, who's in 7th grade, will be doing in-person and online. So far, she gives the district credit for keeping parents informed.
I get a phone call every single day, sometimes 4 times a day. They continuously give me information about what their protocol and what they're doing about COVID-19 and the procedures that they use.
Back here live tonight, we've got some really interesting numbers for you to take a look at. We have done some exclusive polling, and one of the things that we asked was, do you think it's safe to send children back to school right now, or should it be online? Well, more than 37% of people said, yeah, these kids need to be in class and they need to be in school. But more than 49% said they think online for now, and sort of let's see what happens. And you're right. Let's see what happens. Tomorrow is a big day, not just for DPSCD, but for a lot of districts that are going back to school for the first time. And Kimberly, you're right. And it's a fall semester unlike any we've ever seen before. Back to you.
We'll just have to wait and see. And Mara, you mentioned polls tomorrow on Local 4 News. I want to remind you, we will reveal more of our exclusive Local 4 Detroit News poll, including where the race for the White House stands among Michigan voters. Again, that's tomorrow, starting at 5. All right, breaking news out of River Rouge to tell you about where 2 people have been shot outside a gas station on Visger between Jefferson and Fort Street. Video from the scene shows 2 cars with bullet holes. Police have not released any other details. Stay with Local 4 and click on Detroit.com as new information becomes available.
Andrew's in for Ben tonight, and he's tracking some wet weather.
That's right, Andrew. A lot of kids heading back to school. Will the showers linger into the morning, you think?
Well, Kimberly and Steve, it does look like we'll need umbrellas and jackets in order to stay warm and dry for tomorrow morning. Temperatures right now are already cooling off. We're already at 60 degrees or in the 50s in the Thumb, 58 in Sandusky, while at 67, still pretty mild over at Metro Airport and right here in Detroit, and still remaining dry for now. We have cloudy skies overhead, dry conditions across all of southeast Michigan. We have showers to our south and to our north, but we are right in between those showers, and we're looking at dry conditions, but off to our west, scattered showers already developing on Lake Michigan just to the east of Chicago, moving into the Kalamazoo area. Those get closer to us as we go through the overnight hours and by dawn on your Tuesday. That's right at bus stop time. We're looking at scattered showers that will arrive as early as 4 in the morning, then pick up and intensify as we go through the morning. So we got to watch out for some heavy downpours, even the possibility of some thunder and lightning in parts of the area on Tuesday morning when you head out to school or head back to work. What about tomorrow afternoon? We'll talk about that part of your forecast, and we'll talk about your next 7 days in minutes.
20-year-old Dominic Dunn was hit and killed while riding his skateboard last week in Northville Township. The driver who hit him never stopped. Tonight, his family pleads for anybody who knows something to come forward. Our Victor Williams spoke with his family, and they have a message for that driver. Victor?
Yeah, Steve, the message is quite clear. They just want whoever did this to go ahead and turn themselves in. Now, it's been days since this has happened, and the family and loved ones of this young boy, they're looking for any type of answers, and they're saying that this was a life that was cut tragically short.
He just lit up a room. When he would walk in, he would just, he was very funny. Very funny, very witty. He'd make everybody laugh.
4 days have passed, and all the family of Dominic Dunn can do is remember the good times.
He was just looking forward to his future, and bright kid.
Yeah, he was always trying to better himself.
But the sad truth is that we'll never know what this young man would have become. Thursday night, his life was cut short after he was hit by a car while skateboarding with friends down a hill on Sheldon Road.
Like every time we hung out, like one of us would make each other laugh, do something stupid. It's kind of like every time we made a new memory.
So many people have been coming and sharing stories, and that's the one thing. They're like, Dominic just really made us laugh, and he just had too short of a life.
The 20-year-old was a junior at Michigan State University with an aspiring career path in business and agriculture. Tonight, his parents are asking for the person responsible who continued to drive after hitting Dominic to turn themselves in, so the healing process can finally start to flourish.
Just can't believe the person that hit him didn't stop. And, you know, they know what they did, and we're just hoping to put closure towards this so we can move forward.
They know what they did, and it's just best that they come forward now, because it will haunt them the rest of their lives.
Now, there is a scholarship fund that has been created in Dominic's name, so if you would like to donate to that, you can head over to our website, clickondetroit.com. In the meantime, we are reporting live tonight in Northville Township. Victor Williams, Local 4. Back to you.
Today, the state reports more than 1,100 new cases of COVID-19 with 4 additional lives lost.
That number is a 2-day total, as the health department is not releasing any numbers on Sunday. Other headlines: Greektown Casino Hotel will lay off 43 employees due to the pandemic. And on Wednesday, gyms will be able to reopen for the first time since March, but with strict safety guidelines and at 25% capacity. Indoor pools will also be allowed to reopen Wednesday.
The University of Michigan Graduate Employee Organization says members will go on strike early tomorrow morning as in-person classes start on campus. The union posted this picture on social media today, saying its membership has voted to strike to protest face-to-face learning on campus. The union represents more than 1,000 graduate instructors and assistants. The university responds by saying a strike violates the GEO contract as well as state law, and that the university is preparing to continue operations, including classes, in the event of a strike.
A house fire on Detroit's west side kills 2 people. This all happened around 6 this morning on Pingree Street between Dexter and Grand River. You can see how the flames devastated the 2-story building. Investigators say the victims were found burned beyond recognition on the first floor. Foul play is not suspected.
In Decision 2020, this week will demonstrate yet again the importance of Michigan in the upcoming presidential election. Former Vice President Joe Biden will be here on Wednesday. His campaign has not released details about his visit. It'll be his first to Michigan since securing the Democratic presidential nomination. President Trump will be in mid-Michigan on Thursday. He will give a speech Thursday night at an airport hangar near Saginaw.
Still ahead, a high-speed police chase takes an unexpected turn.
We'll see how officers finally arrested the driver when getting hit by an RV. Couldn't even stop him.
She was attacked by a stranger while walking on the street. How a group of firefighters made sure he didn't get away.
And while most local districts will be starting remote learning tomorrow, that's not the case around the country.
Finally getting into a cadence and routine.
2 moms who've been doing this for weeks now. They reveal what they've experienced so far during this unusual school year. That's next.